Our next guest, our first guest rather, is one of Mexico's most successful and well-loved comedic actors who has found success in both Spanish and in English.
Well, at least we got that in. Eugenio Derbez. Oh my goodness. If you know, you know. He is a SAG and Emmy-award-winning actor who's about to take a bite out of a new comedy series, Llegaron De Noche, or They Came at Night. Take a look.
Dracula.
Línea. Yo soy Drácula. Cut. Renuncio. Hecho Shakespeare y Molière. Yo no soy el villano de una película dominguera.
He didn't like the script.
No.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
You know, I actually figured that one out on my own.
Inspired by true events. Yes, I know. So it's a TV show about the making of a movie about the most iconic vampire of all time, Dracula. And joining us this morning, while this one has the case of the giggles, is the one and only Eugenio Derbez.
Oh my God. My cheeks hurt from laughing so hard.
Thank you. How are you, Marisol?
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
How are you?
Placer de verte de nuevo.
Thank
We are
you.
laughing because you're so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks. Well, this is an amazing true story.
Yeah, that's what's
About,
crazy about it.
when they were shooting Dracula in 1931, they were shooting at the same time a Spanish Dracula. Did you know that?
No,
I did
Me
not know
neither.
that. Wait, there was a Spanish Dracula and a...
Yeah,
And an English Dracula.
Yeah, what happened, it was that when the silent era ended in 1930-ish, and Hollywood didn't realize that they were going to lose a lot of money because they couldn't sell their movies internationally, because no one understood it outside the U.S. So they were losing a lot of money. So one of the producers that were shooting, back then they were shooting Dracula, came up with this idea of let's shoot a Spanish version at night with the same wardrobe, same set, same everything.
That's so great.
And let's sell it to Latin America with half of the budget, with leftovers.
Well, you know what? It makes me feel good that Hollywood's been exploiting Latinos since the time before time. At least they are consistent.
Exactly.
At least they're consistent.
And you know the best part of it? You can Google it. This is true. The critics, the Hollywood critics, all of them agreed that the Spanish version was better.
Oh, wow. Well, bravo there.
So you can Google it. It's a true story. And then because of that, they disappeared the Spanish version. And it was until 1977 that they found a copy in Cuba.
Wow.
In a basement.
So they tried to hide the
Yes.
success. Isn't that a shame?
It's
wow.
true.
But now you're bringing it back, and it's interesting because this is your return from English comedy to Spanish speaking.
Yeah, it's been a while that but this is a bilingual series, so you can watch it. We have Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. You know?
That's great.
It's amazing.
What is that room like? Two wisecracking comedians. Do you get any work done?
Yeah, really.
Well, it was a lot of fun working with Jason, and he plays the producer who comes up with the idea of doing the Spanish version of Dracula, and so we stick to the truth. So it's in English, but the part with the Latin actors is in Spanish, so it's half and half.
Yeah, and what I think is so amazing about you don't only act in the show, right? You produce.
And direct.
You direct.
And direct.
I mean, that's...
I mean, did you edit it too?
Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She was just joking.
Well, when you're directing, well, in my case especially, I always do everything because that's the only way to have the entire idea that you had in your head on the screen when you get your hands on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you know every frame.
Exactly.
You know every... Was there any ad-libbing involved in this?
Yes, a lot.
I would think so.
A lot, because there is always room to improve, especially because it's a comedy. It's one of the few comedies that you can watch with your family, with the entire family, with the kids.
Right.
And it's also part of our history.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like it's not a documentary, but you're learning while you're watching and laughing.
So it's the truth, but a little bit of a stretched truth.
It's a little bit stretched because we have two amazing writers, Bob Fisher and Rob Greenberg, who wrote also Wedding Crashers.
Oh, wow.
We're the Millers, Frasier, How I Met Your Mother.
So there's no
Amazing.
talent attached to this.
Not at all.
To this
It's a
project.
great series, and it's a great comedy.
Question. So you mentioned that the original Dracula was discovered in a basement in Cuba. And then from there, it made its way to the Library of Congress. Is that correct?
Well, I went to the White House because you know what, this is
This is our month.
our month.
Yeah,
Hispanic
I know.
Heritage Month.
We have 16 more days, and then they put us back in the closet. Vale. Oh, look, and he's hanging out with his bestie over here.
look at
Exactly.
that.
Oh, here,
Yeah.
John Leguizamo. Yeah. We met at the White House. I went like last week.
I know.
think.
I didn't get invited. It's fine, though.
Oh, but I thought you were just busy.
Rosario Dawson.
You were
and-
just busy that day.
Who else?
That's
Who
what
else is
happened.
over there? Come on.
And then Jessica Alba was there,
Uh-huh.
and then I met with President Biden, and I was telling him about this amazing story about
Right.
Latinos making a better Dracula version than the English one with
Yeah.
Bela Lugosi, and he was amazed. He was like, "Wow, I didn't know that. Nobody knew that." So
Kind of makes you wonder how much more is being hidden.
Oh, my God.
exactly,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But now you can watch it. Now you can learn, and you can laugh a lot with this beautiful comedy that you can watch only on
On
VIX.
VIX. Yeah.
VIX. This is this new platform
Yeah.
from Lionsgate, VIX.
Did most everyone in the cast get a chance to watch that version, the Spanish version, the original?
Yeah, it was part of the homework.
Oh, it was the
It was
homework.
part of the homework.
But you know, it's funny because it's not that scary. It was one of the first horror movies ever.
So all
Right.
the big
So there's no
blood.
music.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
It's
His ketchup was blood. He was like
and there were
ketchup.
no fangs.
There were no
There were no
fangs.
fangs.
No, it was until the 70s that they came up with the fangs.
So what did they do?
Oh, my
But
gosh.
no fangs, just like
Nothing.
They used to buy it, but no fangs.
Well, I'm glad you were ahead of that thing. For our viewers who do not necessarily aren't entrenched in Spanish language Hollywood as I or you are, a rundown of your IMDb page. You have done it all. And I have to tell you, being bilingual in English and in Spanish is a gift that keeps on giving. So thank you for doing it all and for representing us, because
Thank you.
it's true. Our stories need to be told. And I'm just setting you up for this because we have someone who works here. His name is JD, and one day he co-hosted with me, and my mother said, "Ay, pero Marisol, él parece a Eugenio Derbez. Marisolcita, your co-host looks like Eugenio Derbez." So we wanted you to
Look at
do
let's
you,
do it side by
who
side.
wore it better?
Look at that!
Él es italiano.
Really?
He's Italian, and he's all, that's his. He can't
Is
afford
he
it.
here?
I
He
have
can't
to
afford a tuxedo, so he's just wearing that.
I agree, though.
Don't
Your
you
mom
think?
is right.
Right?
Yeah, there's kind of a
If you
resemblance.
need a
Yeah,
stunt double,
And
definitely.
he actually is a stunt double as well. He's not here today because he's out being a stunt double. No, he's out on a field shoot. But all that to say, we get a little piece of him, of you,
That's
every
a
day
funny
when
story.
we take a look at you.
And by the way, say hi to your mom, please.
Oh, yes, I absolutely, Mommy.
she's probably melting right now.
She is completely melting.
Oh.
What's her name again?
Medium.
Medium.
Medium abonde.
Miriam. Besos, Miriam.
She's probably at church right now. She'll have to tell her about it later. Eugenio, thank you so much.
What
Thank
an,
you.
what an
Thank
honor
you
to
very
meet
much.
you.
Oh,
This
thank you,
is
Haley.
such
Thank you
a
very much.
treat. Oh my God.